The blocks at the bottom of the page should help teachers model to learners that when you read a story, you think about what you are reading. You get curious in what is happening in the story, what is going to happen in the story, and why is something happening in the story. So the teacher reads that and models it to the learners.
For the second read, never skip the second read. This repeated engagement with the story really helps learners to learn new vocabulary and language and to deepen their understanding of the story. Read the story aloud, clearly, fluently, and with expression. Embed meaning as you read. Use voice, gestures, actions, and the picture to help learners understand the story. Again, at the end of each page, model how to think about the story. Pause and act like you are thinking. Share your thoughts aloud. Do this by reading or saying the points in the second read block. Make sure there is a clear difference in your delivery. Learners must know when you are reading and when you are thinking aloud. Watch as Coach Lungi Batala demonstrates the second read with a grade 3 class from Sitanani Primary School.
All right, grade 3s, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Very good. I want you to all look at me because we are now going to do read 2 of the story. When we do read 2 of the story, I want you to visualize the story. Make a mental movie. Think about everything that is going on in the story. As you think about the story, I also want you to think about what's right and what's wrong in the story. What is good and what is bad in the story. We call that making an evaluation. Say the word evaluation for me.
Evaluation.
Very good. When I read, I will show you how I make my own evaluation of the story. And I want you to try with me and try to make your own evaluation of the story. Okay, boys and girls? All right. The title of our story is Jabu Scrambles Eggs. Jabu's mother was preparing dinner. I'm going to play soccer with my friends, Jabu called, running out the door. Wait! Jabu's mother called. Please go to the shop and buy a dozen eggs and a bottle of milk, said his mother as he handed a shopping list and some money. Jabu didn't want to go to the shop, but he smiled and said, "Okay, Mom, thank you. Please be careful not to break the eggs," said his mother. "Don't worry, Mama. I'm always careful," Jabu replied as he walked out the door. I can make an evaluation that Jabu wants to be helpful because he doesn't say no to his mom, even though he wants to go and play with his friends. He smiles and says, "Okay." Well, maybe just one kick. Mom will never know, Jabu thought as he ran towards his friends. He tried to run carefully. He didn't want to break the eggs. I can make an evaluation that Jabu isn't always careful. He is now going to play and he's got eggs with him. He's carrying the eggs. Jabu is not a very careful person. But as he began to run towards his friends, he tripped over the rock in the path. The tray of eggs fell onto the ground. There were cracked eggs everywhere. Jabu covered in slimy eggs. "Oh no," Jabu cried. "What will I tell my mother?" "Just tell her you made scrambled eggs," Sam joked. Sam and Jabu laughed and laughed. Oh no, Jabu breaks their eggs. I can make an evaluation that this was not the first time that Jabu broke the eggs. How do you think Jabu's mother will feel when he gets home? Yes, Lihle?
I think she feels bad.
You think she'll feel bad or sad? Sad. Why do you think she'll feel sad?
Because Jabu broke eggs.
Because Jabu broke their eggs. Thank you. All right, do you want to give another answer, Sanele?
She would feel mad because he broke eggs and milk.
She might feel mad because he broke the eggs and the milk. Thank you. Who has also another answer how Jabu's mom will feel? Try it, my boy.
She'll feel worried because she will cook without eggs.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good try. She now has to cook without the eggs. Ne? I like that the way you think. Thank you very much. Who wants to give another answer? Who wants to give another answer? Yes, Wandile?
She will feel angry because Jabu lost his money.
Very good, because it's a waste, isn't it? She might feel angry because now Jabu wasted the money, isn't it? Thank you so much. I like how you think, grade 3s. My last question. I wanted different people to answer this one. How do you know that Jabu is not a careful person? How do you know that Jabu is not a careful person?
Because he broke eggs and milk.
Because he broke the eggs and the milk? Thank you for that answer. How else do we know that he's not careful? Yes?
He fell down with the eggs and the milk.
Thank you. That's a good answer. He fell with the eggs and the milk.
But he was covered in the eggs and milk.
But why? Why was he covered with eggs and what did he do that makes us know that he's not careful? What did Jabu did things that makes us know that he's not a careful person? Yes, Antle?
Because he played the ball.
He played the ball while he had the eggs and the milk with him. Very good. Yes, Mbali?
Because his mother and shopkeeper told him to be careful.
And he was not careful. Lovely answer. He was told by the mother and the shopkeeper to be careful, and he was not careful. You wanted to give us an answer. What were you going to say, my boy?
He was running with eggs and milk.
Very good, my boy. Who runs with eggs and milk? Jabu was just not a careful person, isn't it? Now that we know. But I'm going to ask you to give me your last answer. What were you going to say? How do we know that Jabu was not a careful person? Do you want to try? You want to try? Last one. Last one.
Jabu was covered in slimy eggs because he didn't listen to his mother and the shopkeeper carefully.
Thank you. That's a wonderful answer. Oh, you guys are just fantastic. Fan yourself. We say fantastic. Say it for me. Fantastic. Thank you, grade 3s.